Got Burp Suite up. We're going to go to the OWASP Juice Shop website. So now that we're here, first thing we're going to do is pretty much try to log in to the administrator account. Click login, just input some data, and we're going to go to Burp Suite. Oh, let's turn our proxy on. And let's go back to Burp Suite. Go to our proxy in our dashboard here. There's our tabs. Click proxy, and then we're going to forward. And we're going to input this information, which is a string character that'll close the brackets in the SQL query. The or 1 = 1 is pretty much a true statement. One is always going to equal 1, so that's always going to be true. And that's going to force us to get a true statement, and it's going to give us the user ID is 0, which happens to be the administrator account. And then these two dashes at the end is pretty much just to comment out data. And any restrictions will no longer work. So there will be no restrictions when trying to log in. So now that we copied this, go here. Make sure I copy that right. Pretty much copy that. And we'll paste it. Now that we have that there, we can forward it. And let's check out the website and see if we're logged in. And yep, logged in as an admin. I have successfully logged in as an admin. So I'm going to copy this here. Kind of like a hash thing. So we'll paste it here. Submit. And then we're gonna do the same thing for question number 2. We're gonna try to log into the Bender account. I'm gonna try to log into the Bender account, so I'm gonna sign out. So I'm signed out. Back to the account login, and we'll pretty much do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna enter some information into here, and I'm gonna go back to Burp Suite. And we're going to forward information. This is probably information about my login attempt. So the cookie, good stuff, authorization. So it should show back again with more. There we go. So this time we're going to input, I'm going to input the email. And I noticed that it doesn't have a true or 1 = 1 because the email address is valid, which will return true. So we don't need to force it to be true. So let's copy that here. So with access to Burp Suite, I can pretty much change the information and do a lot of damage because I now have access to the admin account for the web application. So we can forward this again. I can forward it. Once I forward it, I can copy it to the clipboard, and here's the second one. So let's I'm going to see if that works, and that's not it. So let's try that again. I think I got the wrong one, maybe. Let's try that. So I'm going to come back to Burp Suite and forward that again. Let's try that again. I'm going to try that again. So I'm going to try to log in. Now I'm going to try that again. I'm going to enter this information, vendor at use. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to paste it here. And then forward it. I'm going to forward it. So now we get that. So by changing in Burp Suite, by utilizing Burp Suite, which is pretty much a proxy, I was able to change the email from what I had before to a SQL statement that pretty much allowed me to bypass any restrictions, and I was able to log in as the admin. The second time I used an email address called Bender, and I was able to log in just by going into Burp Suite and adding in the email address, which was known to be true, and I was able to log in.